So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Jones trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Minnesota. Motion man is Rice. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he'll be taken down.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Aaron Jones, touchdown Vikings. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
their own 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Second down and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. He'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Jets. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drop. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Give up the middle with Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Hall. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity.
Good blocking, and he's in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. At the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man, Jefferson. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Vikings first down.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's in. Touchdown, New York. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end, Fant, in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete,
to the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Jets. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one, and it'll lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll look to throw again. To the left. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jets have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Woo! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
27.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Will Weicker to kick off for the Vikings.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down.
First down, New York.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New York. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop, The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
That one caught by Hawkinson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, faking the give. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just do it.